Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am doing something that I got you guys to help out with on my Instagram. So I put up on Instagram stories, what are your assumptions about me? And quite a few people sent through, things that they have assumed about me, which is very interesting because obviously social media, you kind of see what people post or see what they're like on social media, and you kind of just assume things about people without even realizing you're doing it. So it was very interesting to get people to actually think, what have I assumed about you? They've sent them through. There's definitely some interesting ones, so I haven't definitely put the best ones in here. Very interesting to see what people assume about me. So yeah, let's get into it. The first one, just had to throw it in there because obviously I know who this one is from. Yeah, the first one, I just had to throw this one in there. Oh goodness. Their assumption is that my boyfriend is a glorious unicorn god. Obviously that was sent by my boyfriend himself. So if that's what you want to be, babe, fully supportive, you go be that unicorn god. I don't even know what that entails, but so proud of you. It's amazing. The next assumption is that I am actually bi. I don't know where people... I don't know. That's very interesting that you assumed that. I find women sexy, hell yeah, but no, not bi. I definitely have a boyfriend. I've always had boyfriends, and I've never dated a girl. The next one is, their assumption is that I am social but introverted, which just hit the nail on the head. I'm super social in social settings, depends on the situation, and if people come up to me type of thing, if someone says hello, I'm like, hey, how are you? And I don't come across shy, but some situations I can be super shy. I'm more of a reserved, sit back and watch people type of thing. I'm not, my personality isn't in your face or really bright and loud. Well, it's bright, I mean I'm not super loud, I guess. If there's a group of people, I'm not going to be the person talking the most or yeah, you know what I mean. I'm more of a quieter person, but I'm super friendly, and if someone was to come up and have a chat, I'm not shy and awkward. I'm just more of an introverted, quieter person. Anyway, next. The next assumption is that you are vegan. That is correct. I've actually been vegan for 5 years. I love it. Best decision I've ever made. Yeah, I honestly have never looked back. People ask me if they think I'll be vegan forever. Yes. I hope I want my kids to be vegan in the future. It's definitely my lifestyle. It's my life. I don't see it as a diet. It's just how I live. Yeah, if you guys ever want me to talk more about veganism or show more things about what I eat or anything, comment down below, and I definitely will, because I love helping people, go more plant-based, because obviously it is super good for you and the environment and the animals. So yeah. Next person's assumption is that you eat healthy all the time. I would say probably around 80% of the time. I was recently sick and had a bit off training, and I realized that when I'm out of routine, I just start to eat like crap and feel like crap, and you just go in this downward spiral. So I do like to keep myself in a really good routine and eat super clean. I'm the type of person that I know heaps of my friends who will have one treat a day or have a square of chocolate or something, and I'm just not that. I'd rather save it and have a full meal or have a whole chocolate block on the weekend. I'm an all or nothing type of person. So I eat healthy pretty much 80% of the time, and then I get to the weekend, and the weekend I'll go out for breakfast and dinners and kind of just, I'll go to the movies with my boyfriend and get snacks, and I love Netflix and getting Uber Eats. So I think it's just eat what you want, but in moderation. Yeah. The next assumption, pretty funny one. Not funny, but I was oh, it's very incorrect actually. So interesting that someone assumed that. You were the popular girl in high school. No, I actually really struggled in high school. I didn't really find my place there. I think I was kind of struggling with my identity in high school a little bit. It was kind of a rough time for me on and off. I didn't have that many friends in high school. I had a very small group who I'm like, I still keep in contact with them now. But yeah, no, I was like chilling in the library, like on lunch breaks. I don't know, I am like a more of an introverted person, and I just, sometimes I've found myself to be too mature for my age. I think that's just experiences I've been through growing up that has made me grow up a lot quicker. So I didn't really click with people my own age, and my main friends were kind of out of school who were a little bit older. And yeah, I just definitely was not the popular girl at all. So yeah, I think popularity in school, popular groups and like cliquey group, I hate it all, wasn't a fan. The next assumption is your breasts are fake. No, definitely not. All natural, go rid of myself. No, yes, these are fake. I had a boob job when I was 19. I'm now 23, so I've had them for a while. It was like a present to myself. I have made a video on this, so you can search through my YouTube and find that. But yeah, I'd like grown up with anorexia, got my weight back, was all healthy, didn't have any boobs, had this like, you know, I have a very curvy like body, I've got a bum, so I was like, I really want some boobs. It was like a present to myself. I was like, hell yeah, got them. If I could probably tell, I don't know, like I love them. I do love them. But then you see all this stuff come out now about breast plant illnesses and like, I don't know, there's a lot out there that people are getting them removed a lot now because, you know, they're worried about like it just being bad. I haven't really looked into it enough to even speak about it, but I don't regret it, but at the same time I do, if that makes sense. Heaps of people ask me like where I got my boobs done and stuff, and I never even answer the question just because I don't know if I really want to encourage people to go and get them done at the moment, just because I'm so unsure if like what I'm doing with them. It is something that I will look into in the future about possibly removing them. I don't know. It's like something that's like a little bit been on my mind, but I haven't given enough thought to. But yes, they're definitely fake. I do love them, but also very two-minded about them. The next assumption is that you hate Taylor and Millie. I don't know where anyone got that from. You'll see me commenting on all of their photos. Whenever I'm in Sydney, I always catch like I try and catch up with them. I love Taylor, I love Millie, love them on the show, love them after the show. No hate there. I think you meant to say you love Taylor and Millie. You got that wrong. Still, easy mistake. Totally understand. The next assumption is you went on Love Island for followers. That's a pretty interesting one, I guess. I think, look, I'm not gonna lie, pretty much everyone who goes on a reality TV show is obviously like, you're out for yourself a little bit. Like, of course you are. You're not gonna go on a reality TV show and put yourself on there if you aren't also out for like a personal gain. It'd be silly not to think of like how that could benefit you. I think for everyone going on there, you're like, one, this is an awesome opportunity. Two, like if I fall in love, that'd be like amazing. And three, majority of people that went on Love Island, you know, were doing Instagram or in media or radio or, you know, something like that, or a model, or so you also got that in the back of your head, like this could also help that. So I think anyone would be lying if they weren't at least a little bit excited to be like, oh, I could maybe gain a few more followers out of going on this show. That's today's society, that's today's world. Social media is huge. It's just how today works. So yeah, I'd be lying if I said that I didn't go on there with the hopes of getting a few more followers. I definitely was very excited. You know, I was newly single. I was like, this would be awesome. I get to go to Spain. I get like, it's just this whole thing, like get out of my comfort zone, do something crazy. That was why I did it. And I didn't have a full-time job or something holding me back from doing that. So I was like, why not? I'm going to do it. The next assumption is Apollo was a part of your reason for moving. So Apollo is my boyfriend. I actually met him like September last year, and then I was moving to Sydney at like, I think it was like the very end of September, start of October. I think it was the end of September, but it was like already kind of like locked in. And then I met this guy and I was like, great timing, but you know, I'm committed to Sydney. I'm gonna go give Sydney a go. Sydney's only literally an hour flight away. It's not going to be an issue. Like, my mentality is always like, what's meant to be for you will be. So I wasn't really stressed. So I went to Sydney. He always like had jobs in Sydney all the time, so I ended up seeing him a few times, and my family's here, so I was coming back for weekends anyway. So we were making it work. It was like early days. We were just like talking and getting to know each other. So yeah, we were like making it work. And then when I realized Sydney isn't for me, and there was also this great guy on the Gold Coast, and my family and my dog, and like I just wasn't happy in Sydney. So there was definitely like more, yeah, there was a lot going on the Gold Coast that I knew was going to make me happier, and I just had to listen to, you know, what my heart wanted, where I wanted to be, and it was definitely at home. And yeah, it's been great, and I'm so glad that I did it. And I don't think I could do long distance, and Apollo and I have obviously worked out. We are boyfriend and girlfriend, so yeah, that would be, it's really crappy if we were doing long distance. Next assumption is that you were insecure about your body when you were on Love Island. I think every girl in there had like little moments of insecurity, because you're surrounded by girls in bikinis. Everyone is amazing, killer bodies, but every single girl on Love Island was really sweet, really kind to each other. We were constantly like uplifting each other, supportive. Like, there was no one there making you feel crappy about yourself. Yeah, I think we all helped each other out in that way. And I know that like majority of the girls, like, you know, we got this gig to do this show, so everyone just had this like crazy motivation at the gym. So I was probably in like the best shape of my life, and yeah, I felt pretty amazing. Like, I had worked super hard I knew I was going to be in a bikini every day, so I was like, I'm going to make sure that I feel super bloody good. So I was like eating amazing. I felt so fit and so great, and then you get onto the show and you don't do any exercise for like 5-6 weeks, and the food wasn't that great. So then by the end of the show, I know I was feeling really, yeah, my insecurities were getting pretty crappy, because I was out of routine. I wasn't like, exercising is like a huge thing for my mental health and making me feel really good, and I didn't have any of that. So towards the end, I was definitely starting to feel insecure, just because I was out of routine, and that's just what happens. But at the start, I was feeling mighty fine. The next assumption is that you watched The Bachelor and thought Apollo was hot. Honestly, who didn't? I definitely watched it and thought he was hot. I know my mum was like a huge fan of him. She's told me that. Like, it's pretty funny and it's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's a weird world that we live in, that I have, yeah, very weird. But yeah, it's pretty funny that he was on Sophie Monk's season of The Bachelor, Bachelorette, and then Sophie Monk was the host for my show. Very bizarre. Imagine if Apollo went on my show. That would have been amazing. But everything worked out in the end, obviously. But yeah, I definitely watched the show and thought he was hot. He's just a very attractive man, so I'm a lucky gal. Next assumption is that you and Apollo make the perfect couple. Thank you, that's very sweet of you. I don't think any relationship is perfect. Like, you know, relationships are hard, and you see different sides to yourself, and yeah, but I definitely think this is the best relationship that I have ever been in. I am beyond happy. Yeah, I feel very lucky and just like excited to have this amazing person in my life, and so excited to like see, just like every day with him is pretty amazing. So man, I just get all corny, don't I? But it is true. I'm very happy, and it is like exactly what I look for in a man. He just like waltzed on into my life, and I was like, well, goddamn. So yeah, I think he's pretty perfect, but no one's perfect, but he's pretty perfect. Hey. Alright, anyway, sorry, moving on, making everybody uncomfortable. Yeah, that is all my assumptions. They were pretty interesting. I left out some of the not so nice ones, because I don't need that in my life. But yeah, I just thought I'd make this fun little video to just keep you guys updated and say hello. So yeah, if you have any other videos that you would like me to do, obviously comment them down below. Actually, if there's any like challenge videos that you want Apollo and I to do, let us know. I'm always down for doing a video with him. It's so much fun. But yeah, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, because I'm almost to 70k. That's been a little goal of mine. I know it doesn't seem big and it's such a silly goal, but to me it's just like so exciting that anyone even watches my stuff. I'm like, what? So the fact that I'm nearly at 70k is amazing, so share it to your friends. Try and help me get to 70k. That would be amazing. But I love you guys and I'll see you very soon. Bye!